Yeah, cradle. So in the last part, we saw a baby drown with some stunning effects, and yeah, that moon is a really weird shape. It's a bit pixely. Gosh darn PS Pro. I don't know why I'm blaming the PS Pro for that. Yes, I still have my legs. Hello, Gregory. So yeah, the last part we watched the baby die.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Let's watch Gus die now. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, yeah, that's a part for
A
Gus. This
poem
is a
for
good one.
Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My
Interesting.
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
So did you get these letters? Oh, I get it. To
I
highlight
tried to
everything.
talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Husband and wife.
Oh, head husband and wife. Wait, what? Press. Okay, sure, why not?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
So Gus is gonna die for being a bit like me. Not like hating the wedding stuff, just...
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
I like how it just sort of skips through time. Oh god, that's a bad idea.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh my god.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
That's fair enough. Some more stuff. Chris! Whoa. Whoa! No. Whoa, no. We
I wish
lived.
that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Whoa, God.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, wow.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I haven't found Edie yet, but bloody hell, that's a brutal death. If I don't find Edie by the time I've got to the last people, I'm going back for her. Red door. Pigeonhole. Race flag, breakfast, quiet time. Bloody hell, it's like... Greg, be a baby. Sweet trash, not very good. Jump rope, jumping jacks, run to mailbox and back. Rhymed weirdly. Oh, there's a light switch. Light switches are high. Ah, there's multiple light switches. Okay, what interactive thing? Ooh. Oh, a lovely climbing wall. I'm gonna
My
climb
mom
this wall
moved up
like...
to the loft after her brothers died.
I'm gonna climb this wall with the climbing power of a climbing wall flower.
At the time, it was as far away
Flower.
as she could get.
It's a very slow... Oh, yeah, right. Pregnant or something like that. Holy
Religion
Bible.
was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay. That makes sense. I'd rather...
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
That's very nice. Nice denim, I guess. Nice phone, I guess. Nice window. Be a shame if
My
someone
mom
to
moved to
open it.
India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Go Lewis, who probably died. Where's Lewis? Lewis. Lewis Will. Lewis hasn't died yet. Oh, he has. Up, down. Okay, up,
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
down.
I'm
Lois!
sure Edie was happy to have her back
Milton! Edith!
and to see kids in the house again.
I knew I'd be able to grow some plants like a growing plant grower.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, this is a very improvised feeling house. I don't know how safe that is, but whatever. What can you
And for a while,
Christianity?
things were good. Almost normal.
I don't know why I said that, I saw a cross that just said that. Great job! Guess I just learned at school. Home. Whoa. It's a nice view. I want to screenshot that, but I can't because I can't. Oh, that seems like a bad idea.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Happy birthday, in normal house, improv house. I don't want to go up there. So no, that's how me die.
After
1992.
Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Those are some very nice paintings. Okay, now let's break in there. How did Milton die? Did he die in a mill? Or a ton? Oh. Well, that's way too close to the head. There's music coming from. Very nice music. Music can like me.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, is it gonna be a flicky thing? I love these things. It's gonna tell their story, right? Okay, that's really trippy. What? That's cool. That's cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
What happened to Edie? That seemed to... Okay, sure. Oh, great, lovely neighbours making
Mom
sound.
spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Neighbours, shut up, I don't like you. What's your neighbour like? Why not? It's the worst place to go. He's still doing some cool
Whatever
magic
Milton
tricks.
had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What's on here? Vines, whoa, and that's how I die. I'd kind of be a bit of a... So screw you two. Let me walk you all this way. When I don't need to walk all this way. Because walking this way is not left, and left is not up, and up is not down, because down is right. Right? No? Left. Okay. Facebook. So... This game always feels like it's
Mom
at an end.
definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay, let's see inside
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Nice room. Let's see what's going on inside your room then. It's a boat. Okay. Okay, this is gonna end terribly. Smash the glass. Oh, just open it. It's too respectful. It's a weird thing to complain about. Yeah, there we go. I see.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Computers. Respect. I guess that's what caused my keyboard, but go on, Finch. It's the Riddler. I knew those Batman games would never die.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Now this is what I call Class A entertainment.
He
Like
kept
I do my
working at
hand.
the cannery,
That.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
A fish. What's that? What's going on in this bucket? I feel like there's choppy things not going on there. Oh. Okay. Wish I had more hair. Whoa. Need to make sure I'm still doing my job. Okay, this is a lot of multitasking.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
Okay. Well,
He'd feel his way about.
you feel the dead ends ticked.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Yes, I'm dying.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Okay. Great, so that fish is interactive element.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
That's a very cool imagination.
But he found something more.
Something like this. It's a very cool room.
I worried about him then.
Because you got use those stairs and stair baskets.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Something can go horribly wrong.
I spoke with his boss. But he
Oh,
said
God.
Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
I keep a very close eye
Like a
on
whole
my
new
hand.
Lewis. So I let him go on.
I'm not putting my hand in there.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Ah, it's so cute. He says he,
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
There's a city building elements here.
Then he made musicians.
To really keep an eye on my hand. Oh. Yeah.
And songs for them to play.
Okay.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Okay.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Oh no.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh god. Don't do something
He
stupid,
held an
Lewis.
election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Okay.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Sure. So, it's alright. You go to the story.
New
There's not many
Louisville.
chances for me to talk. I'm a bad sailor.
St. Louis.
Couldn't resist that
He
one.
started drifting away from our reality.
You should be able to notice signs of escapism.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Hey, mother. Got this fish. Got this fish. Fine. Right, set my fish.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful prince.
beautiful prince.
Always. I want to meet this prince. Sounds like a nice guy. That's a really cool fact.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows! Obviously. Don't know what you guys
radiant
want.
rainbows.
I want radiant rainbows. Radiant rainbows! Woo! Let's do that rainbow. Oops.
He followed the sound of his
Guitar. I'm a guitar person. Oh, guitar.
electric sitar.
Oh, I took over the heart. Whatever.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Okay. Need to just keep
He knew
reality.
the world was all in his imagination.
Come on. Oh, getting third person here.
But he was so proud of having created it.
I'm
In
really
his own
scared.
eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Could I marry the prince? Seems like a nice person.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
This is a really cool cut.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh god. This is doing very poorly. Where's the fish?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh god. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Boy. Now that's a cool transition. Can I go back? I like this canary place. It's too canary. Blood.
He
Bit of
began to
sword.
forget the world we know.
Blood. I need a weapon. Whoa. Ooh. Ready. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a fishy situation going on here.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh god, am I about to stab myself? Oh. Oh, I'm Lewis. Lewis. Not Lewis. The imagination of Lewis.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, that's really cool.
I still thought I could save him.
I like that. I really
Even
do.
after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Uh-oh. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I
The
mean, yes
palace
it
would
does.
be packed with his companions.
This is apparently good commentary, but I don't know what I'm
Including
thinking.
the wise Calico who had insisted on inviting him.
Okay, this is a really... Cat. Molly? Molly, why would you do this to me? It was you, Molly, wasn't it? I knew it was you, Molly. Molly, you killed me. Molly, why? Molly, well, no eyes. You have no eyes. Or faces for that matter, or fingers.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Where are your body parts? How do you hold these? Oh, you curve your flat things. Okay.
There was only one thing left to do.
You have one big finger. I knew it. I bloody knew it. Fish, fish, fish,
Bend
fish,
down
fish.
his head.
Yeah, Fish seems like a nice guy. I'll kill myself. Oh, those are some nice hands. I mean...
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That fit in one letter. Goddamn Riddler.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay, what about Edie? How have we I'm just gonna check how long we've been going, because I'm not sure if I should leave Edie for a final part of its own or not. I don't want to, but if this part's been going for a while, I shall have to. So, let's look at this.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
52 minutes. Yeah, we could do a little bit more. We could finish off the game. I was hoping this game would have more parts. Oh well. I got other games to play. In a very nice place. I like to... He had an amazing imagination. Like, I've got a good imagination, and mine isn't that good. Not to brag, no, to brag. What? I'm gonna jump it through this. Okay, I'm not... I wanna... What's up there? I'll find my own way of doing this. I wonder if you can do this game and skip all the characters. Skip the monotony of going through different characters, different points, different timelines, different years, and different decades, and different seconds. There must be a different route out. Oh, let's get out of here. It's been 6 years. Okay, yeah, my imagination is still good, but oh. Didn't notice the giant red exit sign. I don't know if this would be cool or scary to live up here. I find it cool because I love this sort of stuff, but it's a terrible exit. Small people can't even get through it.
Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I want to know about Edie.
But I understand why we left.
Edie?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Gosh darn bastards. My mum's very, nice mum, I know. Sanjay Kumar. We haven't done any Sanjay. Wait, where's Dawn? Sanjay. Oh, this is Dawn.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith. Edith. Could this be Sanjay's story? Is this Sanjay's story?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
That's Edith, so no, I have missed 2 characters. Back we go. So I've missed 2 people. Sanjay and Edie. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming I've missed him. Maybe Sanjay's down here. Great. I can't even do a cut because it's a live stream. So, sorry. Sanjay. 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 My name is Sanjay, cause Sanjay is my name. Sanjay. Okay, well, Christoph, how to teach and to learn. Okay. Sanjay. Open. Looked on. Where the frick is Sanjay? I don't see anything back here. Why am I singing? Polly. Sanjay. Okay, I missed Sanjay and Edie. Okay, guys, we're going to do some exploring and find Sanjay. Can I, like, shortcut it? I could make that. Oh no, Chris. You should know. Where did you find Edie? Pardon? Was it in the big bit of the house? What, is Edie at the end? Is Sanjay at the end? So, do I have to do the Edith thing? Well, there's a glasses case that says Edith on it. Okay, it's just because I haven't seen Edie or Sanjay's deaths. Or life for that matter. So, yeah, because it's... So, Ved, which is Edie, I'm assuming, and Sanjay. So, shall I just finish it and it will make sense? Chris? If I finish it, it'll make sense, yeah? Okay, can you turn that down a bit just because I got a live stream here? They don't need to hear you play iDubbbz. It's a very cool little bird, I thought it was real for a second. Chris, can you turn that down? Just because I'm alive. Okay, guys, we're just going to do Edith and Hope. According to Chris, this should do something. So this should do Edie as well. Okay, better. A flower. Oh, those are nice trousers, I guess. Where am I going to write? On my trousers? On this.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
About Sanjay.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay. Let me guess, I listened. I would listen. Oh. Aha! I have socks now. Oh my. Okay, I'm just gonna follow the linear structure of the game.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Candle hog.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Yeah. What about Sanjay and then Edie?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Tonight, bloody hell, I have 2 stories to see.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Okay, so just like you did,
Dear
Sanjay.
Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
So this is Sanjay.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh wow.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They
Okay.
called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
That's a little creepy.
But I
But
never
sure, why not?
thought I'd go back to it.
Oh god, I dropped my headphones. Yeah, there we go, back in.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Just keep walking forwards.
I got turned around.
Huh? Go around it and keep your sense of direction.
For a while, I wandered.
Guess it is quite cool anyway. I'd be like really
I
scared.
started seeing things.
Nice reference. It's gonna reference a lot of the story, isn't it? Like Sanjay! So,
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
what happened to Sanjay?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Can this explain Sanjay? Oh, that's a very nice body. Got to look.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
No, 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 no.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
You bastard. You bastard.
The next morning, the van came.
Very
to
nice
pick her up.
story.
She was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Chris, can you headphone or something? So. Ooh, I have a nice arm. Gordon? Oh, I love doing that.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I like a fist, that's the best stuff to do. I did a lot of stuff when I was younger. With car windows.
A few years went by.
But what happened this? When did Sanjay die? Sanjay was 2016. Okay. So Sanjay's very recently.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Oh, I just wanted to take her out, I don't care about her. What the
And then I
arm
was
of yours?
alone.
Oh.
The last Finch left alive.
Great. What happened to Sanjay?
Until I found out about you.
This is really,
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
trippy.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
This is really
But as
weird.
it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Okay. That's not very
This journal was
PG.
supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh,
I
that's
just want
weird.
to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
That's pretty weird.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
No, Edith Finch. She died in 2017. I don't know what happened to Sanjay. 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 Chris. Sanjay. I don't. Great, now I have to do the whole game again to find Sanjay. Oh. Chris. That's very irritating. I don't know what happened to Sanjay. 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 I'm just saying Sanjay over and over now. And yet this is... Where's Sanjay? I got a trophy for everything else but Sanjay. Gosh darn it. Wait, how did Edith die? What happened to Sanjay? Seriously? Do I have to Google how to get Sanjay and Edith's deaths? Great, for Google. What remains of Edith Finch? Sanjay story unlock. Google, go. Okay. Okay, cool. I got a cheaper thanks, Jonan. Sorry. So this says barely gets mentioned, never gets his own story, kept waiting for something to happen with him, then the game ended, unless I missed something. Also what happened to the grandma at the end of tonight? On the fog so much was cut out that you never get to explore. I figured they'd come back to the book she had written. Okay, okay, so it says, I noticed that only biological members of the family it shows, so I wasn't surprised that we didn't get to see Sanjay's story. We never get to see what happened to Kate either. The only deaths we got to see were the ones that Edie had built a shrine to before Dawn sealed everything up. If you look at the newspaper on the walls, it mentions that a bunch of aid workers were killed in some kind of disaster. Given that doing that kind of work is how Dawn met Sanjay, and presumed that paper clippings might be a hint to what happened to him. Okay, sure. Thanks, Steam. Why not? Okay. That's really annoying. It didn't really say what happened to Edie. I just gonna say something else happened to her. That's a shotgun. America. I forget a lot of you guys are American. Sorry. I just can't resist it. Okay, so these are some lovely people to meet and greet, I guess. But anyway, so I'm pretty sure the next time we're going to be doing it is Gone Home, because it looks fun. And yeah, we're not playtesters. I have done Gone Home once before, but that was way before I even started YouTube, so you guys can't blame me. Actually, you can, but you're not going to, are you? Trick or treat, smell my feet. Scared for Life 2. Enjoy, thank you. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. The Edith Finch theme. 2012 to 2017. Edith, Dawn, Lewis. So now I want to know if this was the end time. The time to ham. So why was Sanjay put in the book? Dawn, Sanjay, Dawn, Sanjay, mother. Oh! That makes sense. Dawn was her mother and she died of some illness. Yay, and Edie just died. Screw you, Edie. So, what's that do? Why would I do that? So I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys enjoyed this series, say a comment. So, what the? Oh! Can I? Oh, okay. So if I do that, it should just take me to see her thing again. Just testing things. So Sanjay died somehow, but at least we got 2 out of Dawn. I guess the little clippings were just hints of a better thing. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Was to tell you about that last night.
So I'm gonna end it off here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video or on Gone Home, because you guys seem to like these games. Bye bye.